About ready to go? Okay. All right. So let me see if I can get this screen share going again. I know I messed it up last time where it zoomed in. Yes, you can first. It's totally fine. Yeah, you can get help. It's good to go. Hold on. Let me do. Hold on here. All right. Let me see if this will work. Can you see this little PDF?
Yeah.
See the full thing today?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this is also, again, available online. So we're just going to talk about going through the logo. I know we're working on the roughs and the concepting and the drawing. So that's kind of really where we're going to start at. So the main thing, and we talked about some of this before, but a design brief is basically what are you doing and why are you doing it? So this is something you're going to talk with your client about as to what their needs are. Why do they need a logo? Why do they need a logo change or a revision? What's working for them? What do they hope to achieve with this new logo? How is it going to help them in the future? So this is all part of the design brief, is really kind of getting in and asking questions as to what the company is about. Next is some research, and part of this is being done with our company profile. I asked you guys to kind of just work up, just write that up or type that up as to what the company is about, what they're doing, and all that. Next is researching, but it's also researching what the industry is about. Who else is in that industry? Who are their competitors? Looking not only just to physically, if you're McDonald's, your competitor is Burger King, but looking at ideas and information of how they're presenting, how are their logos being done, how is their design being done, but also not just looking in particularly, in this case, the McDonald's, the food industry, but looking in other industries. There might be things in, let's say there's a grocery store, or it could be something like a sporting goods store, whatever it happens to be, but looking for design in other places that could be appropriate for what you're doing with your company and your client. So looking at the research, going online, Googling, looking, finding, all this stuff will be important to help you bring into your ideas as to how to design. Next, this is the conceptualization process. This is where you're sketching now and you're getting ideas out. Again, just get the ideas out. The sketches that you do are for you to keep your ideas. How you do them is up to you, but again, just doodle, sketch, put them down. Because what's going to happen is after you do a lot, you're going to start to get ideas that start to come back. And then you're going to have things that go, hey, that was pretty good. And that was like 3 days ago. So keeping those ideas written down will be important, because trust me, you will forget them in about 3 hours if you don't. So write them down. You got something to say?
Yeah. Also, don't rush the progress.
Yes.
Don't rush it.
Don't rush it. You're totally right. Take your time. We obviously have time. Design is a time process where something you think of today, you'll think of it tomorrow. It's going to get revised as you go along, and that's a good thing. So as Abigail said, don't rush the process. Okay. Reflection. This is where you take your ideas. You're going to come back and you're going to look at the ideas and figure out what's working best. You're going to also come back and look at the ideas and see what it's worth following up with and revising on. So that's going to be important. So take the time to reflect, go through and pick out a couple key ideas that work. If you feel like they're worth pursuing more, again, take them to the next level. Look at ideas of how they can be improved. Taking time to reflect on the design as you go will be important to get into your preliminary ideas. So the preliminaries are where you're going to actually start working in Illustrator, working in your programs to get these ideas down into some kind of technical format. And again, there were a couple of videos online that I put up that talk to you about how to take a picture or image of your sketches and bring those to play. Okay.
Las frutas, you can read. Thank you. La otra. No. Wait, la otra. Poquito de. Yeah. Yes, wait. Now it's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right. So where were we? Preliminary design. So getting your ideas out on the computer, playing with them in Illustrator, getting them worked up. Again, this is where just getting into Illustrator is going to be important. Okay, to get your ideas out there. Once you've kind of got some preliminary designs done, this is where you're going to be refining, getting them to a more finished format. At this point with refined designs, you're going to probably be showing them actually to the client so they can get an idea as to what you're doing. But again, you never want to kind of show things too early to the client. Get them to a point where they can understand them, where they can see what you're doing and not let them kind of imagine too much.
I would recommend show it to somebody else, like your best friend or related to you. And then if they understand it, then you can show it to the client. Or
other designers, right, that you're working with, right? They could help you out too with the ideas of whether the design works or not. So good. This is where we get into the presentation again, showing the client, getting some feedback. Show them 2 or 3 logos. Don't go crazy. If you show them 10, they're going to be overwhelmed. If you show them 6, they're going to be overwhelmed. So show them what you think is best. It's not done. We're going to go back and we're going to have revisions based upon the feedback that they're telling us. You know, give them a couple. Let's get their feedback from it. See if we're all on the right page, if we're on the right track, and trying to get the work done the way it should be. If not, we'll go back and we'll continue to work until we get the direction right. And then we're gonna just kind of get into it. So, questions on that? Let me see if I can get back to my regular screen. All right, so let's put this back to video. I'm trying to see here. You think we're back? I think we're back now. You think we're back? Can they see us or can they see the presentation still? What do you think?
I don't know.
You don't know. I don't either. This Zoomy thing. Okay. Questions? Can you guys hear me still, or did I get muted?
No, we can hear you.
Okay. Questions that you guys have at this point?
Does the logo have to be for an existing company?
No, it can be, and that's going to, you know, if you do an existing company, that helps answer a lot of questions as to who the company is and what they do and where they are.
Or you could just make up a company.
Yes, but if you make up a company, you're going to have to answer those questions yourself as to what is the company, what is it about, who are they communicating to or working with. So, but it can be made up, or it could be, you know, something that you're going to be doing. Maybe you've got an idea, you want to do your own company or a friend's company or something like that. That's perfectly fine.
All right.
Other questions? Questions, guys? All right, so I mean, at this point, what I'm looking for next week is preliminary sketches. So, you know, getting in and just kind of doodling your ideas out. A couple people have sent stuff already, and that was awesome. And I will reply back and give you some feedback on what you send. Just taking a JPEG or a PDF of it is perfect to send to me. And then just a real quick company brief. So, you know, what is your company? What is it about? A couple of those basic questions that I put in that document that will be helpful. So I can understand what you're doing and why you're doing it and what the company is about. Okay. So that's where we're trying to go for Tuesday. We will have class at this point Tuesday online, and we'll take it from there. I'll figure out whether we're going to have Thursday also. We will be getting into spring break. We will have spring break still. You can take a tropical vacation to your dining room or something like that. So actually next week and then the week after that is spring break. So so we got about a week and we're going to work on these, and then you guys can take a little break. And like I said, spring break at home, and then we will get back into it and finish up the semester. So any other questions for today?
I'm good.
We're good.
Okay, so I think I'll be able to save this again, put it up on YouTube. So again, check that later if you want to, and we'll go from there. So you guys have a good weekend. Be safe. Hopefully you're finding some toilet paper. I haven't found any yet, but I had a couple rolls before. So if you have any ideas, send me an email. Let me know where to go.
Go to Home Depot.
What's that?
Go to Home Depot.
Home Depot?
Yeah.
Yeah, Home Depot, you can order them like from company-wise.
Oh, okay. All right. You can order from Home Depot. All right. Appreciate that. We're not out yet, but you got to plan for the future. So. All right. Thank you all. Have a good afternoon. Work on those sketches. Send the email when they're ready, along with your company profile, and we will talk next week. And again, any questions, send me an email and we will take care of it. All right. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
Thank you. Have a good
All
one.
right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
Bye.